All right, so let's take a look at men's garments. And first we're gonna look at the double-breasted suit. And double-breasted means that it has 2 rows of buttons. So you can see on the gray suit here, 2 rows of buttons. I love this ad for this suit. No human looks like this, but it's very Art Deco. You see all those angles, and it just has that flavor of the art style. You wore your suit, you always put a little pocket square or handkerchief in there, and you had 2 little bunny ears. That was how you put in your handkerchief. You also could have a single-breasted suit, and this is 1 row of buttons. You can see 1 row of buttons. So we have the suit. Everything matches. It's 3 pieces, coat, waistcoat, trousers. We have a cuff in the hem of the trousers. We still have that center crease in the trouser. And what we're going to see are some really cool ties. The ties will represent the Art Deco style in their designs. All right, here's an Arrow shirt. These are ads, and women were in love with the Arrow collar man. So these Arrow shirts had nice pointed collars, and the ads for them told a story. This is when, in the 30s, if you take a marketing class, you'll learn more about this. But in the 30s is when propaganda or making somebody believe something that maybe isn't completely true turned into marketing. And we started to help with the Depression. They started marketing things to people that they didn't need. But they created stories like this Arrow shirt man. If you buy this shirt for your husband, he is going to look like this guy. And you are suddenly going to own a yacht and go sailing every weekend, which isn't true. But you bought the shirt because, ooh, it might just happen. So in the 30s, they created a society that wanted things instead of needing things. And Madison Avenue in New York becomes the center of the marketing world. And it helps the Depression because there was a surplus of goods due to all the people working at these companies and manufacturing plants. So people now said, ooh, I need a new refrigerator. Well, you didn't need it, you wanted it. Ooh, I need to buy this Arrow shirt for my husband. You didn't need it, you wanted it. But they made society think what you want is what you need. And I think we still have that today. All right, here's a cool shirt. It's called the polo shirt. Personally, I think it should have been called the tennis shirt. I don't know how it got associated with polo. I've never bothered to look it up because I'm so annoyed that it's not the tennis shirt. It was a knit shirt. Knit for outer garments is now acceptable. It's not just underwear. 3 buttons down the front and a collar. And when you played tennis, you were supposed to wear a white long sleeve woven shirt with long white pants, woven pants. Not very comfortable, not real practical if you're going to move a lot. So this person named Rene Lacoste, there he is, 2 pictures of him, was a world famous, world renowned tennis player, world champion. And he patented this shirt. And if you go to the Lacoste store over in South Coast Plaza, over by the fitting rooms, they have a copy of his patent of the shirts. Pretty fun to look at. He did something that hadn't been done before. He put a logo on his shirts. He couldn't do it at Wimbledon because you have to have all white. And his logo was a crocodile and it was green. So he wasn't allowed to wear it at the all white tennis club. The crocodile, he was nicknamed the Croc because of how he played tennis. He was really quick and snappy, and he ran all over the court, and they're like, oh, you're like a crocodile. So he used that as his brand, and it's still on Lacoste shirts today, is the crocodile. Great brand. Rene Lacoste. Go visit the store. Tell them you know about the crocodile. Oh yeah, don't call it an alligator. They get really offended. It's a crocodile. Don't make that mistake. All right, here's the cardigan sweater. You should all start singing the Mr. Rogers theme song, right? It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Casual wear. If you're staying home on the weekend, you don't need to wear a suit. So let's wear a cardigan. I love it. You still have to wear a shirt and tie with it, just like Mr. Rogers, but it's casual. It's comfortable. And look at the prices. Oh my goodness, isn't it great? Okay, for hats, we have the fedora. And this is your Dick Tracy hat, your Bonnie and Clyde, your gangster. This is Humphrey Bogart wore this hat in Casablanca, and it just became a hit. It was youthful, it was fun, it was a little adventurous and daring. It wasn't distinguished like the Homburg.